Welcome back, folks. Lifeguard tribute here. Lovely ladies dressed almost as lifeguards. Let's hope they don't get shouted at. Is it a coincidence that they're wearing exactly the same colour of cloak? Let's find out. I will try and ask in a moment. Oh, here she comes back, look. Uh-oh. I swear to God I did it on purpose. Brilliant. Oops. Oh, hold on one second. This one's going to get in trouble. Oh, I wasn't sure he was going to walk around them then, in fact. So we don't grab the reins. It'll be super fun if they get screamed at. In fact, also dressing up for the occasion. Boom, done. That really was the most perfect example of choosing a coat that is exactly the same colour as the guard's cloak. A bit cheeky though, that she didn't move. Oh, uh-oh, what's she touching? Uh-oh, reins. Oops. Oopsie. That didn't take long. I thought he was going to shout at somebody else then, he didn't. Oh god, here we go again. Morning fashion show, guys.
I'm okay, how are you? Is my dad there?
I wasn't even doing anything. Oh, I don't want to get I don't want to get the smell of horsey on my delicately manicured and moisturised hands. The guard's hands to see if he pulls those reins away. Let's have a quick look inside, everybody, and see what's happened with the changeover. It's pretty busy at the front now. A lot of people have turned up and there are a lot of people recording, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but that's okay. Now, I don't think, having a quick peek, actually, wait, have they changed them over? One second, I'm just seeing if they've changed over. I swear this guy was in yesterday's video. The one that got told to get behind the line when he was holding the baby. That would be a bit of a freaky coincidence. Yes, in fact, they have actually changed over the gatesman and the chitsman. I wasn't paying attention to the change inside the yard because I was focusing on what was happening at the front. But that 100% is a new gatesman. That is not the same chap that was here before. So they have changed over the gatesman. To me, that's interesting because we're looking at the clock. 1 second. I say looking at the clock. I need to be at the gates to see it. It's so high up. Oh, a little bit further. Still can't see it. Okay, 20 past 11. All right, so they are doing the even hour changeovers. Sorry, the odd hour changeovers in that case. Okay, we're back at the front. See what happens now. I like this guard because he's very, very firm, but at the same time he's got a heart of gold. That's actually pretty cute. It's like, what's fuzzier, my hat or the horse's hair? Look. Oh wow, that was pretty sweet. You definitely had a rare moment there. Oh, 1 second. What's she doing? Interesting. A lot of people behind me speaking Russian. I don't know why, but Yaponimo, so definitely Russians. I'm actually quite disappointed, guys, with the number of people I'm seeing not wearing poppies. I mean, I get that a lot of people are tourists, but certainly anyone from Western Europe, you would think, would be wearing a poppy. Okay, we are a week early, okay, fair point, but at the same time I would have thought we'd have a good number of people wearing a poppy. There have been some, but nowhere near as many as I would have thought. I'm not wearing a poppy. I bought a poppy scarf instead. I can't take it off because it's wrapped around my neck, but yeah, it's a lovely soft scarf, keeping my neck nice and warm, adorned with poppies.
Yeah, I've got a fear.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
It'd be great if this guard that's in front of us right now had been here this morning on Indigo. That would have been a wonder. That would be a glorious pairing. This horse only has a single unusual marking, and that's the rear left white sock. It doesn't really help me with identification, but it might. If I do get an idea on this horse, I'll post it in the comments. Very curious about her scarf. Look. People are actually finally posing with the other horse at the other end as well. Sadly, guys, I don't know the name of the other horse either this morning. I'm nowhere near as au fait with the lifeguard horse names as with the Blues. The Blues do have a lot of very distinctive horses. The lifeguards do have a handful of distinctive horses, but the majority are fairly uniform. So that crane, that massive crane in the first video, is actually because they're doing some work on the roof here at Horseguards. I don't know what the work is, but I know that because one of the chaps that went through the gate said, "Oh, we're here to do the work on the roof this morning." Oh, see some guy with a bandana coming along. 1 second. Harley man. Here comes his lovely wife, Mr. Bandella. So I was going to eat that Chanel bag. Cute. Little shy of the horse, but hey, oh, there's a poppy. The second I say there are no poppies, somebody comes along with a poppy. Every time. Oh, here we go. Take two. Lovely, elegant lady this morning. Not working super. Oh, actually, there. She got it in the end. She got a lovely picture. Slaying it. Yeah, I think her partner got a super picture of her. Also, was happy to compromise in the end. They're really crowding actually now, waiting for the ability to get up and get a picture with the horse. good one, this, for pictures. In fact, very beautiful looking horse, but very passive, very chill. Oh. He says the horse starts fighting Banana Woman. Yeah, he's a nipper, this one. That's what he's saying, don't touch. But we don't permit it. Okay, here comes Bandana Man. The horse nips his sunglasses off and eats them. Very curious. Very eclectic cast of characters this morning. It's a lovely thing to see. It's partly why I'm being quiet, guys, to enjoy the spectacle. It's a tour guide or someone that thinks he knows the rules. Going yellow. Oh, Miriam Margolis, everybody, from Harry Potter. Super interesting cast of characters coming out this morning. Very unusual people, very. Oh bless, she's super shy. Horsey therapy, so she's not too nervous for a good picture. Bless. No, she's alright, it worked out well. The guard is coming out again. It's not too busy though in the centre, so I'm not going to move from here. Excuse me, I've got a good view in the front here, so I'd rather not lose it and risk losing it.
Pull it back, pull it.
Smiles. Why are they smiling this morning? Hold on a second. Oh yeah.
Gel. Abi gel. Bak bana bak. Beni de çek lan. Oğlum. Oğlum beni öldürdüm. Ben İngiliz oğlum.
Too bright though. Yeah.
Bayan beni de çektin oğlum.
Okay, he's gone cleanly, so the fight would appear. Yeah, cleanly over to the other horse, the boxman. It's getting pretty busy at the front, so I wasn't quite sure he would make it. How lovely, eh? The morning brush is starting to pick up. Some very polite people this morning. It's a pleasure to see her. Oh look, she's very nervous, bless. A lot of people coming through the gate. Yeah, it is actually no gloves. Seriously, it's too cold without them, especially with this metal thing. What's that colour, by the way? It wasn't this either. He's alright. Yep.
He's a man of God.
Ah. Yeah, rare not to see him here for a couple of days, in fact.
But I have a good time. I definitely
Yeah.
sitting.
Especially on a day like today when it's gloriously bright. No? We don't know how many more days like this are left of the year. Not many, I think. This is the nicest day in a week.
A bit chilly, but
Wait till we're standing here in a couple of months and we can see our breath, and then it'll be chilly.
But this is where everybody stops to take a photo with the guy. But some tourists come up and
I'm kind of thinking, you guys, about going to the other end. The thing is, I know the second I do that, the rush will pick up at this end. It's every time like that. Very curious thing.
really kind kingsguards.
Yeah, I know him. He's a super nice guy, a genuine, very kind-hearted guy. Toys are being so respectful though in the last couple of days. It's really surprising, great thing to see. All good? I have a parent pushing their kid up super close. I moved back a little teeny bit, guys, because a lot of people here recording, and I try not to, to be doing voiceovers in other people's videos. It's not fair. So apologies for me being quiet for a little bit there. Let's head to the other end for a minute. It's very busy here, but yeah, I'm always respectful of the other people that are here recording, some of whom are my friends, because it's wrong if my voice is in everyone's video. It should only be in my own, obviously, ideally. Another real beauty at this end. I think actually it's Verona, looking at that star. Curiously enough, somebody left that massive case over there, that green case, and then disappeared. I've no idea why it's there.
Are you London Walks here or something like that, right?
Sorry?
Are you London Walks?
London City Walks?
Yes, I follow
Yeah.
you.
Oh, do you really?
Yes.
What, on TikTok or on
Yes,
YouTube?
on both.
On both? Both? You're spoiling me.
You're always here.
It's funny, people think that, but I do 4 mornings a week for 2.5 hours. So in total,
Because I
roughly
remember the
10 hours
first
a
time I
week.
saw you, you were walking all around London. I said to my husband, I
Actually,
said,
you were the one doing that when they were preparing for the parade of the horses.
yeah, we
at
followed
Yes.
nighttime.
you. The whole,
Yep.
I followed you the whole
when we
thing.
found,
That was
like,
great.
she was up
Coronation
like-
prep and
Yes,
stuff, yeah?
yes.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
pretty unique time in history, so it was just pure luck to be there,
yeah.
at the
No,
right
you
time.
did great.
That
And
was
then
by
you went
accident that you
around.
said
It was, yeah, I mean, somebody had said to me, look, there is a coronation prep, one of these guys, I didn't know about it, it was pure luck, yeah, so obviously I ran out and thought, hold on, it'll be crazy
That
to
was
miss
awesome.
this.
She was up all night watching it.
Yeah.
All night.
Yeah.
Honest to God,
Yeah, it was
2 in
good.
the morning.
There'll be
We're from New
something,
York, so,
I'm
yeah.
hoping, and not quite as magnificent as that, but this week we've got the state opening of Parliament, so we're going to have a couple of hundred horses coming through here, going along here, all in
What
full
day is that
ceremonies. I think that it's on the 9th, but between now and the 9th,
We're
there's
here.
going to be some rehearsals. I'm waiting for them to tell me which morning
Oh,
it's
you
going
got
to
your
be,
inside contact?
and I'll be out nice and early for that to pick it up, because getting that kind of footage with all the horses and so on in the early morning light when there's no one around,
Yeah.
it's a privilege,
magnificent.
and I prefer to get that quietly to put it there and share it with
Yeah.
everyone else.
Right, right.
Yeah, so many
When you
wonderful
put up
things.
with, people are touching the reins, and you go, there they go, and you're.
You know,
it's like so
people
fun.
are actually being very respectful generally.
Yeah.
This morning somebody got shouted at super loudly in there because he was just on his phone in the way. The guard screamed in his face. He was very much alarmed. But people are being incredibly careful now.
Did they change the signs?
The signs, yeah, the new signs were painted just after the summer season
It
finished.
said don't touch stores.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know where the pressure came from to add the extra line, but the signs are the originals. They just repainted the original board as opposed to actually putting up new signs.
Right.
No one knows where the "Don't touch the reins" came from, but some of the troopers have been pushing for that for a long time, because not all of them. For example, he's okay shouting. The guy at the other end, I know very well, he
Yeah.
doesn't like to shout unless somebody's actively,
I thought the king said no more shouting to the tourists.
You know what? At the end of the day, these guys do what they want.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
even though some of the officers have said before, look, we will find you if you shout.
Yeah.
They're like, if we are going to do our jobs properly, we have to occasionally be able to use our discretion to shout at people that are
Yeah.
overstepping the mark.
How about that lady that kept
Karen lady.
yes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
That was the
God.
most dramatic example of somebody really pushing their luck.
You didn't
She
show me
was
that one.
not respectful.
You never seen that? Oh,
No,
that's
no,
that,
she-
that,
she'll show it to me.
that's a 10-parter. That's
Yeah.
like a whole day's worth of. Yeah, she was here persistently for hours and hours and hours, and actively getting in trouble, pulling the reins,
Oh, yeah.
getting screamed at, walking to the arches. Even the police and the troopers said to get lost, and she still kept coming back. It's just,
mentally ill or something. 'Cause she
you know
didn't
what?
get it,
I
right?
think she just was an attention. I think narcissist would be my guess. Yeah, I think she just liked the attention.
Yeah,
You know.
probably.
But-
I think she was might have been mentally ill or something.
It happens here. We still get a
Get it.
few crazies here
Yeah.
sometimes. There have been a few. A guy a couple of weeks ago was here with his top off, beating his chest, screaming, "I'm going to everybody." It happens, yeah. Honestly, guys, sometimes it's, yeah. Even would you believe last night, for example, here on this exact street, there were dozens of police in full riot kit
Yeah.
because people were throwing projectiles and fireworks at them, and they actually closed the street down and sealed it, and they had to push everybody back to Trafalgar Square. It really kicked off last night after the Free Palestine protest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I heard that last week. I have a friend that lives in London. Before we got here, she told me that last week, in Parliament, she said it was massive.
Yes, it was. Last week was the biggest one. They marched across Westminster Bridge, and slightly concerning is that apparently next week there's going to be another one.
Really?
But the problem with next week's one is it's going to be the same day as Remembrance Day.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that on the news this morning.
Yeah, very
That's-
problematic.
yeah.
Very
Yeah,
problematic.
they're saying that.
You know, the way I see it is that everybody has a right to protest, but at the same time, if you're going to protest, at least respect the typical traditions of the host country you're protesting in.
Yeah. I mean,
So
we're from New York, so we're in actually Long Island, but we worked in New York City, Baltimore, so we used
the
to
posh
see
part.
all the demonstrations there.
Yeah, I
Forget it.
bet,
It's,
I bet.
It's just unbelievable.
I know.
So,
It's the way the world is going, sadly. I think we're going to see more and more of this, aren't we? You know, as more competition for natural resources. Yeah, it's far more competition for natural resources. I think we're going to have a lot of people protesting about everything.
minutes ago about natural resources.
Yeah, we know it's getting a little bit tighter as populations increase. We're getting close to a point of no return. Sadly enough, maybe one or two good generations left. I don't want to be sort of a doomsayer, but things are getting pretty.
No, but this is
aren't they?
reality.
Yeah, it's a sad reality, a hard truth. Yeah.
Anyway, it was nice meeting
Nice
you.
meeting you.
Hey guys,
yes.
thank you. How much longer have you got in London?
We're just a week. We watch our granddaughter, so our daughter took her to Disney World. So we figured we have a week free, so we ran
So
over
you were
here.
straight over to the
Yeah,
airport, yeah? Straight to JFK and on that flight, yeah?
Absolutely. So we're here for a few days. We're going to take the channel, spend a couple of days in Paris, and then we're coming back to London and spend another couple of days. So it's a fast week.
That's a brilliant schedule, honestly.
Yeah.
Plus, if Paris is like this, if you go sort of up to Montmartre and Sacré-Cœur
Yeah.
in this kind of light, you'll love it even more than London.
Yeah.
London's spectacular, but nothing beats Paris for those aesthetics in the morning sunlight.
Yeah, we're afraid about all the two things, the demonstrations and the new
the
thing, the
bed
bed bugs.
Yeah, that's to be honest, I'm not sure if the media really blew that up. It was a big deal here how much they covered the
a
bed
big deal.
bug, but I'm not sure if it was genuine or whether it's a bit of a scare tactic to sell newspapers. They just see that he just made them get all out of the way. He just ran out of the way.
Watches, you gotta get out of the way.
I'd hate for you guys to get shouted at on your last couple of days in London.
Oh my gosh, you gotta move. Can't be in the room.
Okay, so getting busy at the front here, folks. As you can see, here comes the guard doing his rounds at 45 minutes past 11. In fact, it suddenly got very, very, very busy. yeah, people are going to start flooding through the tunnel now from Buckingham Palace. The guard change at the palace finished 15 minutes ago. Everybody sort of drifts along the mall and ends up here. I mean, it's getting, this end, it's getting pretty hectic.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
very hectic. Anyway, I'll let you go.
It was a pleasure, guys.
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
We'll see you on Instagram.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Well, such a lovely couple there from Long Island. Thank you for saying hi to me, guys, if you're watching this video. Much appreciated. Very kind, lovely couple. And I love the way that you pick your lovely wife's hair off of her cap. That, to me, is the epitome of love. So good to meet you guys. Oh. Yeah, it's getting pretty chaotic here right now. I'm being careful not to be in the way when the guard moves in just a moment. I hope this lady and her little child are not going to be in the way either. Got quite an arc building up here, a bit of a semicircle. She's right in the way, bless her, but let's see what happens. No chance the God ever scream at somebody with a kid in their arms. It will not happen. Get myself back. Oh. It's getting really, really busy at the front, which is a good and a bad thing. Oh, I thought he almost lost his helmet then for a second. I really thought he was going to drop it. To give you an idea of what it's like, guys, on a typical morning, look. It doesn't look busy, but it certainly is. So you're going to go to the tunnel? No, he's not. That said, the blues will be back in a day or two, which means some more antics in the tunnel. Inevitable. Okay, so let's try and get a good spot back in front of the horse. And the exceedingly happy and friendly guard. There we go, got it. Back a teeny bit. It is pretty busy now. It's going to be much more difficult to get super unobscured footage. I'll do my best, people. Let's have a little look inside. There's quite a few people crowding around the archway to my left. The moment I walk in, they walk out. Typical. Let's see if we can expect a deluge. Let's have a quick look at the parade ground at the back. Apologies for the noise, guys. The tunnel is pretty windy. I'll leave it one way though. So when I walk back into the yard, it will not be windy. It will not be blowing into the microphone. Okay, a steady stream, not the zombie deluge. of Walking Dead proportions, but still a healthy number. And people are going to want to be outside today because look, it's beautiful. It's really, really lovely. Chilly, very, very, very chilly, but a beautiful morning. Magnificent, even. Okay, that'll be my last time at the back here today. We're going through this side because that way, hopefully, it shouldn't be breezy on the microphone. Yeah, good solid numbers here this morning and a lovely sky. How pronounced those clouds are, eh? Difficult decision. This horse or the other horse? That's a tough one. Oh, they moved the high lift platform. Oh, actually, wait, there is somebody on the roof peering down. Oh God, is that guy filming us? Apologies for the guest appearance by that noisy kid in the background, guys. And now the police siren. So tranquil for the past hour, now it started getting super noisy. Traffic wise, that is, not tourist wise.
Thank you.
Everybody that's here right now is going to move very quickly, including Mr. Pink Hat, and there's a reason for that. Oops, he got stuck between the two horses.
There we go.
What a lovely guy, that was super funny. Bless, he got completely squished between the two horses. Brilliant. The officers, I'm quite surprised, the officers normally tell everybody, make way, or, please move aside, etc. But there's no verbal warning at all, and then boom, he just got squashed between the two horses. He took that like a champ. Oh, guard's adjusting his helmet. Some people pose here as though they're having mug shots taken at the police station or the county jail.
Okay, good.
I can't read what it says on her sash. Of course, it's busy eating the hair. Nibbling, look.
मिलकर रहो जरा खड़ा थोड़ा इधर तो हो दूर आ रहे हो थोड़ा सा वो आ ही नहीं रहे तुम्हारे पास
Oops.
हाथ रखो इस पर
डाल हो रहा
Very interesting cast of characters this morning we've had here. Really, folks, honestly. I've been so sort of engrossed when I'm sitting at the front by who's turning up. Okay, troopers are going to open up the box. We've got changeover, which means we're going to have Indigo back. I don't know if Indigo will be back at this end or whether he will be back at the other end. It's 50-50 which end Indigo is going to come out of, guys. Instinctively, actually, I think he's going to come out the other end. He's going to come out the other end over here. Solely because of the fact that he was at the other box where I just was a moment ago. So I think, based on the fact that most often they do switch boxes, Indigo will come back out into this box. Could be wrong, but hey, at least I've got a spot right in front of the box for that changeover. Which is imminent. Still posing. Officer's telling everybody they need to get back behind the bollard. Someone else has given up in there. Blue hair's given up, coming out, look. Damn, bro. So they're still trying to pose. It's good that we got here early this morning. I say we because, hey, all of you are watching this with me. Thank you for joining me, people. It's getting windy now, it's getting breezy. More importantly, we are losing the light already. Yes, welcome to glorious London autumnal days. How bright it was, eh? Just 30 minutes ago, and it's gone. Again. That's why it's super important to catch as much early morning light as possible here. Again, people are just streaming across. Okay, so this horse is leaving a little bit of a surprise for his horsey colleague on the floor. Let's see if it's going to be Indigo or a different one. Oh, Indigo's going to be this end, guys. Yep, got it right. I just spotted his nose, very distinctive nose. Yeah, here he comes. Ta-da, brilliant. I'm super happy about that. Okay, so that's Indigo just pulling into the box. How busy this guy is, look. Very, very, very, very busy now for this changeover. And welcome back to the glorious Indigo. There we are. The last 15 or 20 minutes of this video will be primarily focusing on Indigo for obvious reasons. Let's see how he copes with too much of tourist attention. What a magnificent horse, eh, really. Almost finished. Everybody will start to move in just a moment. Very, very, very busy along the front here, which I see as being a huge positive because nobody's getting in trouble, nobody's doing anything wrong. And so far this morning, other than those very minor transgressions, it's been pretty civilized here. Okay, that was an interesting moment. Guard shook his head. Is he going to shout at her though? I guess it's going to depend on whether she pushes her luck. Oh, bless, she said thanks. I thought he just shook his head. The universal language of no. Not sure why the horse is a little bit restless. Ah, it's the relief guard going to the tunnel behind. Tori's actually already posing with the horse at the other end, curiously. That relief is almost finished, then they will let everybody flood out of the central gates. Looking on the front here. So everybody going straight over for those pictures. Even though it hasn't actually finished yet, the process of the change. Oh, actually, wait, I was just waiting. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, the gatesman has just gone back in. That was the thing they were waiting for. I was thinking, hold on, why are they still waiting? Okay, let's see what happens next, guys. We can kind of see how busy the yard is. People are going to come out to the front now in very large numbers. The palace guards change having just finished. Whether they decide to go with Indigo or not, let's find out. Wow. The horse at the other end is being crowded massively. I think the reason that they're not crowding Indigo is because he's so large and fairly intimidating. I'm not going to move because I know the moment I do, it'll start at this end. Plus, I do like this horse. Breezy though now, very breezy here. wise to keep their distance. We saw that from what happened this morning. Oh, bye, horsey. First and last tourist that can intimidate Indigo. All good? Yeah. Hand reach out for those invisible reins. See, back to nipping again. That didn't take long to do.
Aquí estoy, métete, cuando puedas me avisas.
Oopsie.
Mami, pero te tienes que meter. Aquí estoy. Deja la bolsa, deja la bolsa. Métanse más, métanse más. Ahí. 1, 2. Métanse más. 1, 2. Ya. No.
No, gracias.
1, 2. What happened to 3? They count to 2, in fact, in Spain. Then take the picture. 1, 2. Cool. Try to say it too quickly then. 1, 2, 3. Suddenly got super chilly now that morning sun went, guys. It was really, really, really warm in the sunshine an hour ago. Now it is crazy chilly.
This is look.
Somebody hung their coat. I don't know what the hell that thing is there. Oh wait, yeah, somebody's jacket is hung on the chain. I think it's a tourist jacket there. Hey, all good?
I'm back, mate.
You're back. Welcome back.
That's the wedding.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, a little bit of time with the other horse guys. So there you guys going to pull the horse back a teeny bit. Also doesn't seem happy for some reason, I don't know why. So he's going to start asking for a refund of it. Oh, can I get a refund of the non-existent fee that I paid? Horse is not playing ball. This actually was the horse that was shy in the sorry, not last hour, the one before. Maybe just not in the mood for contact with the public this morning, it would appear. Quite restless. This is the bit. Seems okay. Oh, someone talking to his teddy bear. Okay. Amazing how many people bring Paddington Bear toys here. Or soldier toys. Very curious. Uh-oh. Sweetheart, please don't put your kids so close. Crazy. We should have ran a mile after the horse went to nip. Some super footage of Indigo this morning though, really, really nice footage. A bit of a squish. Uh-oh. He soon scattered them all. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? Brilliant. Okay, luckily, for everybody that was here at the front, they scattered pretty fast, but luckily he's going straight back into the archway. Been a while actually. I'm surprised. It was the lady that was primarily in the way, but this group here had a bit of a shock as well. They weren't expecting that. That said, when they get back to school, at least they've got a good story for their classmates and their families. We went to London and we met the King's Lifeguard, and there we have it. On that note, people, I hope you enjoyed this part as well as part one this morning. I will, as ever, I'll be back in the next video. In all likelihood, probably tomorrow, but let's see. But wherever you are watching this, enjoy the rest of your day. Back soon, guys. Thank you for watching.